going on? I'm Cashew. And Borderlands 4 just had a brand new trailer. We are going to get into it just right now. I've watched it a few times already, like quite a few times, let's be real. A lot of times, okay? A lot of times. I've been watching it, I've watched it 17 times. And I'm just going to be going over everything that I've noticed, everything that I want to talk about, and a few things that I want to claim. A few things that I'm very excited about. So let's just get into it. So it starts the same way as the last trailer ended, you know, looking at the mask. But then, it zooms out. No idea who this guy is. He kind of looks like Shank from that angle, but it ain't him. And then we got some fucking cinematics. This shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, I'm gonna say. And we got this fucking character. I think brand new villain. Is this Seventh Siren? I'm gonna say no. Because giant mechanical arms would probably say no. That's not really very magic of them. But then we got like these guys who Guardians from Borderlands 3, except they have heads. So maybe this is the Seventh Siren? Because I think Seventh Siren absolutely coming back. They're having a war between bandits and Guardians. There's something. But then we get the actual gameplay, and it looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. If you're going to be on the same Borderlands 3 engine, I would say this looks pretty damn good. And we're going to focus on these guys right here. These are our Vault Hunters. And, I mean, they look alright. I think I need to grow on them. I think, like, if we just go back just a little bit. I don't know. To me, just looking at them here, they look a little bit over-designed. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I take that back. Like, maybe I just... That was kind of a weak first impression I got when I first watched the trailer. I think a big man over here, he will probably be my most likely to play just from looking at these characters, but he's probably the most over-designed. So we got Man, he's got a moustache, he's probably got some sort of plan as well, and then we have a Siren. I wasn't 100% sure if we were going to get another Siren for Borderlands 4, I think it was pretty likely, but this fills out the whole roster, I think, of Sirens now, right? It could be cool if she was like a brand new Siren because of the amount of Sirens that died in Borderlands 3. I don't know if that would work. There's a lot of Siren math you gotta do with how many there are. I think there's only 3 alive right now, which is Tannis, Ava, and Amara, and Lilith. That's 4. So this would be number 5 that is alive. So there you go. They could have backstory. There was one. I remember there was room for one more Siren to have like a fully "I've been Siren for ages" backstory. But moving on to the other two, we got Big Man and that person. I don't really have anything to say about that person. Their gameplay style is going to probably be a lot of like Gauge. If I had to say something, like some sort of like mechanical thing, that's the vibes I'm getting just from design alone. But we haven't seen anything. Like, we've seen their designs, but we haven't really seen any action skills. Yeah, we don't really know how any of these guys play. We're still waiting for like full gameplay. This is just kind of like a first look, just a taster, chat, just a taster. I'm liking the look of Big Man over here. He looks pretty good. He got big gun. She got gun. Okay, can I just say, these bikes look sick as hell. And okay, chat, this is the big thing that I wanted to fucking brag about. Zane is back. Ladies and gentlemen, Zane is back. And I don't know if you remember, but I said absolutely most likely returnee would be Zane, and I just want to say I was right. I told you so. Ha 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 ha. And also, I'm really happy that they brought back Zane, because out of all of the brand new Borderlands 3 characters, I am not going to lie, he was the only one that I really liked. Like, I could fuck with Clay. I didn't dislike Flack, and like I liked Wainwright too, but there's just so many of them that are just kind of lame, you know? Like, I wasn't really a fan of Lorelei in Borderlands 3, and when they came as Lore in Wonderlands, I was like, this is just nothing new. This is the same thing, except they say nightly things. But I digress. Zane being back is awesome. And then we got this guy. Oh shit, wait, we'll go back. Then we got this guy. I think this is a new character. This has got to be a new character, right? I'm not being an idiot. He's got a lot on him. He's got a lot on him with this armor and stuff, all right? And then we got you, who looks like a fucking Overwatch character. Who could this be? Is this like a Guardian, chat? Not a Guardian, but like, do you think this is like a long lost Iridian that like lived? Do you think that could be the thing? Because look at the background. Like, look how nice this place is. Maybe this is just a new planet and this is just their culture. This is just how people look. That's probably the most likely, actually. Probably not Iridian, seeing as they are all extinct, like mega nuked by Nereid, so you know. So alright, let's continue on, sorry. Alright, Claptrap, can I just say, every single fucking new Borderlands game, they just add more shit to Claptrap's design. It's funny, but it's also like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, he is so over-designed at this point. At least they got rid of the weird corner rust that was on him before. I appreciate that, but now he's got like bags and shit. I don't know, maybe he'll look alright in game, but it's a bit wacky. But something that I do want to just like touch on, the environments, chat. There are so many like good environments. Like, when's the last time we just saw like fucking greenery like this? This is pretty good. This is pretty good, chat. And of course, legendaries, I like that. Can I just say, this is a good detail that they've put. Legendaries now have like this extra like shine to them, right? Look at this, like they have, so it's very easy to tell when you got one. That is pretty good. But here's the big one, right? The fucking grappling hook, chat. They added a grappling hook to Borderlands 4. What a fucking crazy thing to end on. They knew that was the most hyped thing. Now, this might be the 7th Siren, chat. So I think this was the guy at the beginning of the trailer, right? This was guy at the beginning of the trailer who crushed the mask. And this is the guy also at the beginning of the trailer who sent the Guardians out. I think this is 7th Siren. I think the fact that they're at a vault. I think the fact that they're fucking floating. I think 7th Siren, right? I think someone releases them, right? Maybe Big Arms from the beginning of the trailer, huh? Maybe. Big Arms from Sonic 3 did it. That's right. To go back just a few seconds to absolute peak though, they added the fucking grappling hook, chat. They added a fucking grappling hook, chat. And this was the clear next step, I think. It was either a grappling hook or zip lines. I think grappling hook was the choice because after you do sliding and mantling, and if you want to do more movement, if you're not thinking to bring back the Ozkits, this is the way you do it. I think this was you gotta do this, right? No-brainer decision. I know a lot of people have been asking for a grappling hook. I know Starkiller, shout out to his YouTube. He's been very excited that they're adding a grappling hook. And also, we do kind of get to see, like, if we just go frame by frame over here, is this an action skill? This looks like an action skill. I don't know what the fuck this is though. Like, what is he doing? Is these are hammers? These are blasters? No, they're axes. What the fuck is... Okay, so maybe this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking big man's action skill. He grabs 2 axes. He's actually a melee character. You can choose to swing him around like your Krieg, or you can choose to throw them. Makes sense to me. Hopefully you can swing them around. I would really appreciate being able to swing them around like an actual melee thing. Because I think that was the most fun thing about Krieg, where your action skill could really be a thing. But then I like the idea though of just saying, all right, I'm done with it. Then you throw it for some extra damage. Kind of like how, weird example, but kind of like how durability in Breath of the Wild works, right? Chat, that was the Borderlands 4 trailer. Let me know what you think. I have some mixed opinions on some things. Like, I'm not as blown away as when I first saw the Borderlands 3 trailer. But I was actually like so unbelievably hyped for Borderlands 3 that it didn't matter. Like, you have no idea. I think the 7-year gap combined with just really fucking wanting the game so bad probably made it so that I would be super excited. And then like the last 2 things we got was Wonderlands and New Tales. So maybe that's kind of calmed me down a bit. And maybe that's why I'm not as excited looking at it right now. Like, I feel like there's a few things that I really like. I really like the grappling hook. I really like Zane coming back. And I really like the environment on show, and I like the designs of these new enemies, and I like the quality of life, extra quality of life they added to being able to see legendaries a bit easier. But that's all for now, right? I think this is a pretty decent trailer, but it's not like, yeah, like Borderlands 3's was, you know? So that does mean there are a few things that I'm not as excited about. Like, a few of the designs look a lot, and I think that's a problem a lot of people would had just with Borderlands 3, was that a lot of the designs just looked kind of over-designed. Like, they gave Marcus a man bun, Claptrap was covered in shit constantly. From what I've been seeing here, there's just a lot of shit everywhere, and look, it's very, very detailed. Everything is very, very detailed, which almost makes it look worse, but like, I don't want to say that, because a lot of this does look better than Borderlands 3. I think if you're gonna do like realistic cell shading for a Borderlands game, I think Borderlands 3 was kind of in this middle ground where some people didn't like it and some people did like it. So I feel like if you're going to do the realistic look, maybe go all in with the detail. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is actually a good change. All right, though. Thank you so much for watching. Since this is just a quick one that I want to get out as soon as possible, no channel member shoutouts today, but I am working on a really big video on the hybrids in Borderlands. That's going to be fucking amazing when that comes out. So stay tuned. Get excited. But thank you so much for watching. See you next time.